YouTube, you already know what it is. You seen the thumbnail. Listen, y'all be in my DM every time Flight reacts to something Barber related. Y'all always, hey man, Flight dropped another one. Flight dropped another one. So we ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's just jump right into it. Let's go.
360 Divi. 360 Divi. 360.
What it do,
Flight
Flight
Crew,
Crew, FTC,
Flight Team stand up.
We got best barber combinations starting out 2025 with the first episode, man.
Listen,
if you guys ain't know now, you know.
you already
For the
know he
new
gonna
ones
say
out
if he
there,
wasn't
man,
doing
FTC
this, he
brothers
would be a
and sisters,
barber.
If I wasn't doing what I was doing now, I'd be a barber.
I
So
knew
I have
it.
a
I knew
real,
it. He always says that.
Big OCD thing when it comes to haircuts and stuff like that.
Just going to get
In
your
case you're
license,
ever
Flight. Come
wondering
on.
and stuff. So, hey man, let's do our usual, man, and go through and see if these haircuts are good. Give any criticism like we normally.
Cause we on your head, Flight. Pause.
Same old ish. Just a different year,
that's
bro.
pushback all day.
Let's go. All right, Barber doesn't have gloves. Already got points knocked off.
We're not doing this.
Whoa.
We're not doing this, Flight. You
Now,
already know.
I understand in the back when it comes to hair. Now, I won't lie. Like, 9 times out of 10, if you're getting to get a haircut, bro, the barber's going to take a little bit when it comes to, like, anything past your ears of your hairline back. And it's really kind of in the back. Like, I've always, like, as long as they don't OD with it, like, I kind of let them usually slide with it only just for the simple purpose. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get that sharp edge. But, bro, once you start circulating over to the front, because you see how much hair he's taking back, right? Now, I just hope that doesn't transfer to the front. You know what I'm saying? Now, understanding that he has a different hair texture, you know what I'm saying? Is this what you would usually call like a 3C hair texture, or am I wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys know where I'm trying to go. If you know, understand like 3C, 4C, and 2C hair, and so on, stuff like that.
You gotta
Obviously,
get your
he's gonna have, like,
C's and
extra
your numbers
straight
together,
hang
bro.
hairs and stuff like
3?
that. But as long as he's not taking that from the front edge, I won't really have a problem with it. He's gonna get a usual, low taper. Low tapers are my favorite type of
they didn't
fade.
even show the front cut.
Whoa,
They
bro,
didn't show
what's
the finished cut.
cut?
What is going on?
Maybe that's just an intro. Yeah, I was yapping for no reason. But
Nah,
still gave him
forget
whoever
the
that
intro.
barber
They
was.
didn't show that.
Sure.
They didn't show that cool cut.
Here we go. We
That
got
was
a
a
simple
definite
wave cut.
pushback. I think this is
Okay.
my man Ken.
Maybe it's not a
Fourth
wave
Ken?
cut, but he's just
Is
more
it?
like
Could
a
it
low,
be?
a dark C is
It
what
look
you
like
call
it.
it. Yo, does this barber have gloves? Nope.
It don't matter.
Not everybody wants waves. There's nothing wrong with having,
It don't matter if he has gloves on. Rate the
Simple and
cut.
sharp.
The cut
It's
is a
nice. It's
10.
nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. He didn't take the hairline back too much. You know what I'm saying? It's a little pushback, but it's not too crazy. And you know what I'm saying? Bad. You know what I'm saying? Gives him a little bit of a sharper look. The barber didn't have gloves on. I'll give this cut an 8 out of 10. If he had gloves on, the barber would have easily got a 9. He did.
You're
I
fired,
think this is
bro.
enhancements that he has on his hair. And I'm going to really let him still have the same rating. Because, like I said, some people also choose to have enhancements. Like, even still, like, for me, like, if I plan to take crispy pictures, if I know I got a fresh fit on and I get the fresh cut, I'm going to have no choice but to take, you know what I'm saying, a pic for, like, the future IG in the future or whatever, or wherever I want to put it, and so on. So sometimes I do want to, get the enhancements just to get that little bit of that extra sharpness. So I'm going to let him, he didn't even do too much of the enhancements. This is a nice cut. It's
a great cut. The before and after is crazy. He went from looking like
Next
a bum to now he looked like something. You know what I'm saying?
Go for the low taper fade.
He didn't have gloves on, so
I
this is
definitely
because it's
his
the
barber
bad
doesn't have
cut.
gloves
You
also, but I definitely
off
was thinking of a
bad.
compliment regardless on how. With the separation with me, bro, I've always and still to this day want to learn how to do low taper fades and stuff. I can always spot a good one. I just can't do it myself yet. But I definitely give barbers credit, man, when they're doing these afro, especially like when a person wants to get their afro trimmed and stuff, and they're able to just like, you know what I'm saying, take just the right amount of hair off and not too much. Like this, what he's doing, he's going to work right here. I'm not even gonna lie. That stuff takes real barber license talent right there. You know what I'm saying? Going with the comb, making sure, like all of that stuff, that's something that you can't sit up there and learn in like 1 week. That's years of experience right there. Yeah, this barber going to work. I like that.
I don't know.
Oh, you wanted that
you
cut?
Can clearly
Yeah, you know
look
what's
on
funny?
YouTube now.
Yo, no
it's
bullshit.
lame.
I had to be in like this picture. This picture they use right there. Whoever that is, shout out to him. Yo, it had to have been around for at least the past decade. Because I remember when I was in about like 10th or 11th grade, I showed my barber this exact picture. I had like a small afro before I like went with like the Usher frohawk, or we called it like back then the I think it's like the Southern France hairstyle or something like the South of France. It's just called, if you wanted that cut, it's just called the Usher hawk. Or Odell Beckham also had that cut. It was famous back then too. But I got that my senior year. But before then, I grew my afro out, which is going with the little afro fades like until then, because you got to have some hair for a mohawk. Bro, I promise you, nigga,
the South
no
of France,
fucking bullshit.
the South,
the same picture
Southern.
I used and showed my barber when I was in about 10th or 11th grade, when I was growing my fro out a little bit throughout that time. This is the same exact picture. I was like, bro, this fade was nice.
Somebody definitely showed me this cut
That's funny as hell. This picture is still relevant to this day. This person, whoever that is, I hope true. You know, whoever this is on the camera or on a picture or whatever, excuse me. Come on. I hope you know who I'm trying to show. I hope he's, you know what I'm saying, doing well. Because, bro, that picture has just been like the default. Like, if you want a low, mid-taper fade, that's the picture literally everybody was going and using as a reference back then. She was hilarious. Or sometimes, another one, I want to say maybe when I say maybe that picture got out after, like, my 8th grade year. But they was using like they used to call it a Webby thing. I don't know, if it was
bro.
Like, a
all right,
they
you
use
done already said
you know who Lil
that
Webby
the cut was fire, bro. You already just said that. This is what it is. Let's move on.
We used to call that, instead of a low taper fade back then, like a Webby fade and shit like that. Like sometimes people would be like, you know what I'm saying? I looked like Webby and shit back then or whatever. That's just like to each its own. But regardless, like we also used to call it that if you didn't know what like type of low taper fade. So it was either you use like, from my time coming up, you use the Webby, you know what I'm saying, fade picture, or you use that other picture. It's hilarious though, seeing that. It's brought back so much nostalgia. I ain't mean to yap. But that last cut, did he finish? Nigga, we didn't even see the full cut and I was yapping.
Yeah, I don't understand why they were doing that. They're not really showing the full cut. They're just showing the...
I mean, I can't see the front taper. I wish you could see the front taper. Maybe he doesn't want his face to be shown. I'm gonna go ahead and give this. He didn't have gloves on. We'll give another 8 out of 10. Only because he didn't show the front. I don't know what the front looking like.
Whoa, just because he shouldn't show the front is because you should have knocked them down to a 6. Because that side right there ain't all that.
Messed up. Now, you guys cannot judge whatsoever. It looks like he's getting cut by a female barber. Bro, there is fire female barbers out there, bro. Do not sleep. You know what I'm saying? Even for me, if it comes down to it, like my barber's like just happens to just like, you just can't cut hair for like the next 2 or 3 months. You know what I'm saying? It's a fire female barber, bro. Hey, don't sleep with female barbers be spazzing too. All right, but let's see if she saves his hairline.
That's true. That's most definitely true.
You got a lopsided like half fro.
But who says that this is a female barber?
That's crazy. That mean.
Just because the black nails.
I see a little pushback. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's some pushback and there's some enhancements. Maybe he wants that, but you also got to give into a fact his hairline was already jacked up to begin with.
Dudes be painting their nails now, so you can't really judge. You can't really say, is this a female barber or not? I don't know.
His hairline was already jacked up to begin with. It's not like she took his hairline back. We're gonna
How you know it's a she though?
I'm looking at the fade. He probably wanted a high fade. Now, when it's sometimes too, also when you got like a really messed up front hairline, the best type of fade that you would want to go with is this type of high taper fade, because it helps blend in and everything, especially if you're gonna try and grow these little, thinning, parts around here.
Exactly what he's talking about.
She didn't have gloves on.
Exactly, because he the one that cut the hair. You know what I'm saying? That's how he talks sometimes. He's the one operating on this cut. She
definitely did a good job on the definition of the beard, and he's happy. You know what I'm saying? He's having all smiles. He's happy. If you're gonna show the back, you can definitely see the take back a little bit right here, but obviously you had it in his situation because he already had
the white line is not a take back.
He had to take back his line just a little bit.
That's not a take back. That's the ash.
Wait, this says without color enhancements
from the hairspray. Wait, this is
enhancements, or are they already in line? This is definitely enhancements right here. I can see it.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no, this is definitely enhancements.
Flight, you gotta stop acting like you know it all, though. Like, just rate the cut.
Yeah, I'll do that cut. I'll stay at an 8. I'll stay at an 8.
Oh my god.
Okay, next one. No gloves on again. These barbers are allergic to gloves in 2025, huh? Oh, he's going with the mid to low taper season, wave cut.
This is gas.
When somebody has nice waves,
this is gas.
These are simple. Yeah, he's nice. It's a good cut. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. If he had gloves, it would have been a 10 out of 10 cut. This is nice. Solid. This is like a mid-high taper almost.
Oh my God. Hey, yo!
Bro got the West Philadelphia, born and raised. Then outside of school.
Hold on, who is this? I know this ain't me. I ain't got no gloves. This ain't my. This ain't me, is it? I put on gloves. I put on gloves.
This barber has gloves on. I'm noticing. Finally.
I had gloves on.
Now these types of cuts should be pretty simple. It's just a basic high. You know what I'm saying? 1980s, 90s style high
That's
top.
me.
You know, fade. Sky top, whatever you want to call it.
Hey, yo, when was I wearing gloves?
Zoki going
Hey,
to
this
work
is
on the
old
blend right
school
now.
because you can see them. Yo, when was I wearing gloves, bro?
Oh no. He's still doing the work. Let me chill. He's still doing the work. Hold on. Who does Barber feeling like though?
Come on now,
What
Flight.
does Barber feel like? Nah, this Barber flashy, man. Yo, 10 out of 10 flashiness, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I see what the clippers
Yeah.
got. Jordan brand clippers up in
Hey.
this bit. Yo. Hey, this Barber flexing heavy right now. Nah, he got the gloves on. No. I don't think you guys are seeing what I'm seeing right now.
Talk about it.
Like in like, let's say Barber or like car or maybe NBA terms, I was trying to say. This is like equivalent to like a hooper like shooting the shot and then holding their follow through. Hey, why he low-key flexing the clippers? Them things is nice. Got the gloves on?
This is old though. This is so old.
Okay, it's a lot of redness going on in the front.
My man light skin.
It's a lot of redness going on in the front. Now, the only thing is maybe he could have sensitive skin, but usually what that comes with is they're being a little bit too aggressive on the clippers. That's the literal only thing I can say.
He knows it all.
This is a very sharp fade. It's very crispy. I like the design right here. I would have gave it a 10 out of 10. He should have been a little bit more delicate. Especially if this is like your ongoing, like, you know what I'm saying, like client that you have all the time. You should know, really good barbers should know that if their client has really sensitive skin compared to other clients that they have, you know what I'm saying, knowing that they shouldn't be digging in really deep. You see how, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not crazy. You see how it's a little bit red, you know what I'm saying, around his like forehead area and going up to his like line. That's just simply because either his clippers are just too sharp or he's just being too heavy-handed, you know what I'm saying? You just lay a little bit loose if you got sharp clippers, a little bit less aggressive and everything like that, because the reason why is that once his hair starts to grow back, it's going to start to get itchy and sensitive, and also depending on if it's cold or not like that, that can even like affect the skin and how like itchy it can be. This pandemic. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10. It would have got a 10 out of 10 if he was just less aggressive.
I don't care about your rating, Flight. It's a 10 out of 10.
You can
I
see
don't
his
care.
back edge. Most of the time, 9 out of 10, even if you got sensitive skin.
And
like
how
I got
you not
sensitive
know who
skin,
I am,
but
Flight?
A barber
Let's talk
can go
about it, man.
aggressive when it comes to like a back haircut, because it's just like, it's weird. Like my skin it just automatically just stops being sensitive once it just goes back there.
Cause you
and
know
into,
it
like,
all.
the back of my neck.
Cause you know it all.
But like once it gets to the front, and even like with the mustache and stuff like that, they got to be really careful. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been using the same barber for like the last 3 or 4 years, so he knows ahead of time. But like if I happen to have going on, I would have to let that barber know ahead of like, look, you feel me? When it comes to like anything on the front side of my face, do not be heavy-handed, because I'm gonna easily get red.
I see
and
why
also
y'all
have
tag
a
me in
chance
this
of getting
now.
ingrown hairs and stuff like that too. That can
I see
cause
why-
like
I
razor
see why y'all
bumps and
tag
stuff.
me in this now.
So that's just a little thing to throw out there in case you're ever wondering why somebody can be red like that. But nonetheless, it's a pretty sharp lineup. He just was too heavy-handed on him. 9 out of 10.
Nobody heavy-handed, man. He got sensitive skin.
This barber has gloves on too.
You ain't saying nothing about his redness.
It's a fade. Is he done with the front, or he wants it like that? Hold on, let me let it play out. Let me let him cook.
If you don't say nothing about his redness,
He may be done.
that's
He
a
may be
fire
done.
fade though. That's a fire cut.
Just trying to wait. Okay, no, he was done. Okay, so
Talk about his redness.
I'm gonna actually low-key have the barber's back on this one, because it seems
got
like
his back.
maybe by his choice and head complexion and shape, or just by choice or whatever, he chose to want this type of cut. Because what I was gonna say basically while I was letting it cook, if you see in the back, But like I said, this client may have wanted his hair to
But
be
you ain't gonna talk
something
about
like
his
this, so that's
redness,
why I'm not
though.
the same thing. I would say maybe you could have blended that fade better in the back.
But you ain't gonna talk about
the
his
client
redness,
probably
though.
wanted his hair to be like this. There's nothing wrong with that. I've seen fades that look like that. That's like a late mid 90s type of fade. You know what I'm saying? Type of haircut, and stuff. This dude low-key looked like wet bananas, bro. But now, all just aside, I did the cut. Barber had the gloves on. I did this cut a 9.5 out of 10. I want to assume that this client also wanted to not have like a front taper, which is nothing wrong.
Why you gonna
People
assume that, though? Like,
really, it's crazy because front tapers like were popping in the early 2000s, mid 2000s stuff, especially if people had like braids and stuff. Like it really, I would say, correct me if I'm wrong, it did not start with this particular. I feel like he made it mainstream. Omarion, when he first came out in like the hip hop industry and stuff. I noticed that he had like that front taper, but I don't think he was like the first one to start it. Even like the artist Mario and stuff like that
I be
too.
doing that to myself.
Had
You
those
know what I'm
like
saying?
the front like pretty big gigantic
sweating.
front tapers with like the braids.
Hot in here, but I be
I'm pretty
doing a
somebody
front
else probably
taper.
started
God
beforehand.
dang, it's hot in here.
But also,
You got the lights
this
on,
was also
beaming.
classic too. A lot of people just didn't want to have like a front taper and want to have anything mess with like the hairline up front. So they just, even like with me,
I took my hat off and all a bunch of water just
about like 2 or 3 times. Not as high
like a
top
bunch
as
of
he
just
had it,
water
but
just
at least
fell
2
down
or 3
from my
times
face. God
throughout
dang.
my life period, throughout school and going on to like, you know what I'm saying, high school and stuff like that. And I think 1 or 2 out of those 3 times,
Bro,
I didn't decide to have like a
Flight
front
be
taper.
just
So,
talking,
you know what I'm
like-
saying? It's nothing wrong and uncommon.
Like
for someone
after
to
a
wanna have
while,
that
you just
natural
like don't
front
really
line.
know
That's
what he
9.5
talking
out
about
of
after
10
a
cut.
while. It's like, all right,
Okay, this
bro,
barber doesn't have gloves on. He's cutting somebody with
I'm surprised I had
his
gloves.
hair dyed
That's
already.
crazy.
Okay, I
seen
will. I ain't
George
gonna
with the
lie.
mask on, so I
Anytime
knew it
I
was the
notice a
pandemic.
barber like washing their clients and shampooing their clients' hair, that's 100% extra credit and extra points without a doubt. Because I feel like this is like a lost art where barbers are not starting to do anymore. There's some that obviously still do it, but if your barber is really doing that, like, bro, don't be shy to tip your barber a little bit more, bro, because this is like really like this means that he really cares about your client. And stuff like this I actually appreciate too. And just simple fact, because it's also a form of just like meditation and just relaxation. You know what I'm saying? You can have a stressful week and you get that haircut on like a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? You sit there, you feel me? Like, now with me, I'm gonna always most of the time have my hair washed because, you know, I have like locks and stuff now. So if I'm getting like a certain style or getting a simple retwist, I'm gonna have to get my hair washed anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain relaxation adding on to the cut. You know what I'm saying? It brings down all types of stress levels, and you know what I'm
Like
saying?
right now,
It does
I don't
work,
even
you know what I'm saying?
understand.
Try to
Like,
get
I
your
don't-
hair
I'm not.
one time if you're able to. If your barber
I'm ready to
shop
move
has
on,
it,
you know what I'm saying?
and try
It's
to
like-
get your hair washed. You know what I'm saying? As
After
you know,
a
getting the cut,
while,
man, and you're gonna
you
feel
like
a lot more better. You know what I'm saying? Within the
lose
next
what
2 or
he's
3
really
days
talking
after that
about.
cut. You know what I'm saying?
You don't
Come back
even
and
wanna
thank you,
really-
man, to reacts. All right.
It's like, all right,
So this
bro,
barber
move on.
definitely
Like,
gets some extra credit
talking
points.
about relaxation and I was
This
about
is
to say
taking
something
care of
else.
your client right here. This is right off the bat, like this cut instantly is worth. It doesn't look like a house call. It looks like it's actually in a barbershop. This is definitely like at least nothing less than $50. Now call me crazy. Now nobody's telling you to get your hair washed. You can always wash your hair yourself. You don't know how to wash your hair. You know what I'm saying? As a you call
$50
yourself
is
man.
crazy?
You know what are we doing?
Flight,
Like,
ain't you in LA?
like, come on.
$50
All right?
is crazy
Nobody's telling
in
you to
LA?
get your hair washed. So if you don't want to get your hair washed, then you feel me? I agree. You want lower prices? Cool.
Hey, yo,
But, bro,
y'all really
right off
not
the bat,
paying.
you have to pay
Who are y'all
$50
going
plus a
to?
tip with something like this? You know, it's just you got to pay for the work and the quality. You feel me? So
He said $50 and
that
he
little
washed
powder
his
stuff,
hair.
that's just like hair defining stuff.
Who are y'all going to? Who is charging these
sharp.
low prices? I think that's the average going cut nowadays. It's like $50. We talking about California people too. When we talk about
That was
we
nice.
talk about
Okay,
California.
yeah,
I ain't talking about Alabama.
The barber didn't have
I ain't
gloves. I'll
talking
give it a
about
9 out of 10. If he had gloves, it's a 10 out of
Tuscaloosa. I
10.
ain't talking
Hey,
about
man,
them
the
areas
barber's selling,
where,
man,
you know what I'm
a 10
saying,
out
y'all
of 10 rating.
still
He just forgot to
kind of
put gloves on. Put
behind.
gloves on. His
You know what
barber
I'm
has
saying?
gloves
Where
on.
the
Or did he take them
demographic
off? Are you kidding
ain't
me?
as expensive. I'm not talking
glove
about the
there.
Atlanta area. I'm not talking. We
What the
talking
hell?
about major cities.
No. What are you doing? You don't put one glove on and then the other glove off, baby. What are we doing?
Oh my God.
Where's the gloves?
You and these gloves.
He has
bro.
one
Like,
hand
give up
glove
the
and then the other
glove.
one is just like nothing. That's the most I have literally to this day I've never seen that before. What?
Flight reminds me of that kid that had the Michael Jackson glove.
When it comes
He
down to the
most
rain,
definitely had the Michael Jackson glove. Like, he went crazy as a little kid over the Michael Jackson glove, bro.
He looks like he's
if
happy.
it wasn't shimmering, he wasn't having it. If it was just silver, he was mad.
That cut.
He was crying. He was beating the floor with his hands.
I feel like the barber can do a better job on his blend.
You didn't got the rhinestones.
You see how it's like really light.
But it ain't
now,
got
obviously,
the
he has the enhancement with the little white
rhinestones,
chalk there, so it makes it a little bit better. But once
like,
he washes his hair,
too obsessed with gloves,
he'll see
bro.
what I'm talking about. Like, it's a little bit too light for my liking when it comes to this high top fade. His blend could have been better. That just comes from you having
And
like
it's
a
the
lower
hair
guard when
texture,
you cut your hair.
It's
and
the
starting
hair
with that
texture,
lower
man.
guard
He got
way
that
too quick. Now, some
beady
people's hair,
thin.
like from my hair example, I have 4C hair. Whenever I get a low taper fade, the barber can instantly start with like the one guard because I have really thick hair complexion. You know what I'm saying? For other people, sometimes you have to go with the one guard and then kind of go half. You know what I'm saying? It's like the little lever you adjust and stuff like that. And that in his situation given right here, I feel like that's
Flight do know the numbers,
should have happened. It's a little bit too light over here on the side for my liking.
He said he was 4C.
So yeah, I'll give this cut an 8 out of 10.
That other dude that he said was
three. And the strange thing is, if you look in the back of his haircut, this is actually a very good blend fade. It's just when it came down to here, when we go to the sides, it's a little bit more difficult.
He know it all. You know what I'm saying?
It's literally perfect in the back right here. But like when it comes right here, it could have been better. It could have been better. Oh, chopping the locks.
It's the hair texture.
Now, mind you,
it's the hair texture.
You know what I'm saying? It's a she. Usually, sometimes, literally 9 times out of 10, when a woman gets a cut, they don't ever get like an edge up in the front. That's 100% normal. 100% normal. Nothing wrong with that. Usually, you only really line up the back, and not even that. If that's the case, you leave it literally all natural. When it comes to like you cutting a woman's hair. So if you're wondering why, you know what I'm saying, I'm not talking about the edge up, it's because there's not supposed to be an edge up happening in this situation. Very, very nice cut. Very,
like
very
right now, he
cut,
lost me, man. He keep going on and on. He lost me.
Does Barber have gloves?
Say, if you don't move on, he lost me.
No gloves. No gloves. No gloves. Damn. Another barber selling.
Hey.
This is a 9 out of 10 cut. If the barber had gloves, it would have been 10 out of 10. Very nice design, too.
All my barbers out there.
Nice.
Hear me by the spirit. Don't start wearing gloves.
Oh, that's a nice design. I like that. Yeah. It's 9 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10. Gloves.
Don't start wearing gloves because you want a rating. A higher rating from Flight.
Okay, we're going with the regular one cut, fade, waves. Now, his hairline is thinning. This barber's doing a great job. Yo, hold on. This barber's doing an actual great job reviving his hairline.
Nah, he going in. He going in.
Buddy has, thinning corners and, you know what I'm saying, it's balding a little bit, but he revived his client right here. This is a nice cut with the gloves on. 10 out of 10. Hold up. Whoa.
It's a 10 out of 10, but it ain't with gloves on. That's my whole thing. It ain't got nothing to do with the gloves, bro.
Nah, fam. Never mind. I thought it was a 10 out of 10.
What?
Yo, this barber sold so bad, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. Now, I doubt the client wanted this much enhancements. He probably wanted enhancements, but he didn't want this much. This barber, yo, you hit that duck pack or something in the middle of the cut. You took a schmelt break or something. Bro, look at these enhancements, bro. Bro, you just drew on a beard. You drew on a Rick Ross beard. Like, bro, you could have kept it right there. Like, why did you drew on an extra layer of this beard? Bro, if it starts raining outside, bro, and his face gets scratchy and he goes like these.
Bro, he said keep it as high as possible. I know these type of clients.
You did not need to go this much on the
beard ain't really like that, so they say keep it as high as possible.
You literally
and the barber kept it as high as possible. Flight, you don't know everything, baby D.
Come on,
you don't know, baby D.
Come on, man.
You don't know everything, Flight.
I thought it was a 10 out of 10.
You don't even know. You be acting like you the actual person knowing. You know what I'm saying? You in the barber chair.
But it's still
you know what I'm saying? They asking you for the cut. You ain't experienced what they experience. They ask to keep it high as possible. That's what normal people do when they ain't really got no beard like that.
He revived it actually, because I complimented that. It's just the enhancements. You went way too crazy, bro. I'm disappointed, bro.
How did he go crazy with the enhancements? The enhancements is lightly sprayed on. You looking for a reason. You looking for a reason, man. You looking for a reason. It's a 10 out of 10. And I'll say it again.
All right, here we go.
On the 2020 twin.
All All right, Kai got barrel twist. Looks like he hasn't had an edge up in about 7 months. And yo, fun game, fellas. If you got locks, man, and you got like a very pretty, this is I would say like a mid to high, like front and side taper that bro, you got to get your hair cut like damn near, if it's not every week, like 2 weeks, bro. Because this man just let it, you feel me? Like he probably waited for a minute without a retwist probably, but even still.
Come on, if you could fro this, if you could fro this, yeah, that's just way too long, bro. Like you gotta, come on.
Barrel twist is nice though. Next lock style, I'll probably get some barrel twists. I just got a simple retwist last time. This barber has gloves on, by the way.
I hope y'all not on a mission to wear gloves because you get a better rating for flight though.
By the way, y'all, I'm still sober, by the way. Detox Reacts, first of the month so far. Just the lights is a little bit bright, so I've shared that with y'all before. If you see me squint my eyes sometimes. Ooh, I feel like this. Let me see how he does in a lineup, because I feel like he could have. I don't like how this fade is coming apart right now.
He boxed him, dude.
Oh, never mind.
That boy
This barber actually was going to work. He cooked. He cooked. He cooked.
It's a good cut. It's a good cut.
Nah, he cooked. Not too much enhancements either.
It's like, what do you? Come on, Flight. Don't do this.
Hey, no, he cooked.
He had enhancements, bro.
Some people also prefer to get this type of fade style. He doesn't. Not everybody wants a low taper. It seems like he just wants, like, you know what I'm saying, like a one, like type of cut style on the fade, but a low taper if it makes sense. Hey, no, the barber went to work, bro. Hold on, we just might got a first 10 out of 10 in the video.
No, this a 10 out of a 10.
Now this barber went on to work. This barber went to work.
Now I'm not saying it's not good. I'm just saying his ratings. He be giving certain people a 10 out of 10, and then some people get an 8 because they ain't got no gloves on. That don't make no sense. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the last cut wasn't a 10 out of 10.
He probably wants to leave his beard like that because he's probably trying to grow it out. So there's nothing much to say with, you know, the barber didn't need to line it up. He wants to have a natural beard. The fade is pretty blended too. See where my arrow is?
I feel like the shape could be
fade's pretty
shaped
blended,
a little bit better.
And he revived him. He has some thinning, a front
feel like that
hairline.
Shape is a little like
right here.
Like,
yeah, this barber revived him.
The shape is off on that left side. You can see it. It's not even with the right side. The right side could even be shaped up a little bit more.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Back to back 10 out of 10 cuts. Sky top braids. Okay.
Out of a 10 on that cut is wild.
I felt nope. It's actually his head shape. No, he did a great job. Maybe right here around these corners right here, you could have blended the fade where my mouse is pointing.
That's true.
Maybe you could have blended it a little bit better.
I see that.
But overall, nah. The front taper. He did leave it natural though, because if he didn't, it wouldn't be a little bit. You see how it's a little bit crooked, but he left it natural, and I respect it. I respect if it's a little bit of a. No, he put enhancements. Never mind. That's why it's a little.
Like
bit
you don't know.
Like
you don't.
Okay, he has
you
enhancements in the front, but it's not too heavy on the enhancements.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Solid cut. 9 out of 10. Barber had
but the other one was a 10. But the other one was a 10.
Solid cut. 9 out of 10.
But the other one was a 10 though.
It's nice.
That's what I'm saying. The other one was a 10.
It's
kind of crazy.
Little lady barber, nice.
It's kind of crazy.
Looks like she washed his hair and gave the edge up. Okay, she could have did better on the side edge up right here. The front isn't too bad. It looks like he's going with starter locks. He's locking his hair for the first time. She did good on the hairstyle. Great on the hairstyle. The edge up can be a little bit better, and easily you can tell it's a little bit messed up on the side. You see how it's like a double line right here. It means basically when she was going over, she kind of made a mistake.
You never razored nobody. I know you haven't done that.
And it's just something, one of those things
double
like a
line.
barber would do.
What?
Really, like,
that's the razor.
Like, oh, fuck you. But they don't make a face. They keep a straight face type shit and didn't say nothing. My bad. Turn the PS5 on. I gotta charge my phone. And yeah, it's just, yeah, the side edge up is a little bad, but it isn't too bad where you feel me, it'll grow back. And it's just something where the next trade you just be like, hey, you feel me, you took me back last time.
No, that's not what happened here, Flight. That's the razor. That's the drag of the razor.
She didn't have gloves on, but the only reason I can't say she didn't, because she probably was doing the hair earlier on, but she still should have put some gloves on, no shoes. I did the cut, 8 out of 10. And like I said, the points got dinged off because the line, you know what I'm saying, was a little bit jacked up on the side. The front is fine. The side, where it comes to these curving parts, could have been a little bit better. But good cut overall. That's a very valuable trade to have. Being able to do hair and cut hair, like... Okay, this Barber doesn't have gloves on. It's a 360 wave. Looks like a mid-fade.
They don't have to have
mid
gloves,
to high fade,
bro.
360 wave.
They don't
No
have
enhancements,
to
I
have
give
gloves
respect.
on. To give a solid cut,
Ah,
you
we
don't
couldn't see
need
the side.
gloves,
We only
bro.
seen this part of the cut. Why don't they show the full thing? I can't even see the beard either. I mean, from the looks of it, this barber didn't have gloves on. I think this cut at 8.5 out of 10. The only reason I'm saying 8.5 is because I can't see the, you know, the full cut. We don't see the front. This man look like he ain't combed his hair since 2021 in this bit. Oh, he's going for the full chop.
Yeah, he needed to cut that off though.
He got the Kevin Durant curls.
He needed to cut that off.
Shout out KD. Barber doesn't have gloves.
This man, he won't let up too. He gonna keep with the glove thing. He getting them right though. Getting them right. Getting them right. I see a little area in that taper that could have been cleaned up more, but other than that, he getting them right though.
It's like the default, you know what I'm saying, Caesar type of cut. It's not too bad. 9 out of 10. Gloves on, 1 out of 10. Yeah, this is solid cut. He's starting fresh, didn't want the fro no more. Wanted that clean shave look.
Bro.
Barber has gloves.
I'm surprised I had gloves on, bro.
Barber
That's
revived him low
crazy.
key. Yeah, you could have did a better fade blend on the side. I don't like the blend right here. And you can tell because it's not so sharp on the edge right here. But I will say that the barber definitely wants to have him have a natural hairline, and I actually respect that. Actually, I see what the barber's doing. He wanted to low-key blend it and not give such a sharp edge so he can give his hairline a loud time to grow back in because he probably got jacked up by another barber. I actually respect this right here. Never mind. Take back what I said. This barber actually did a type of style where he wanted his client to revive his hairline if you actually can peep game. I'll give this cut a 9 out of 10. He went a little bit too crazy on the front enhancements right here. So I'm just not messing with that. Yeah, if it starts to rain outside, this thing is going to be, that's gone. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, man. Just going to cap it off. End of the first official barber video of 2025. You guys want to see another barber video? Let's get this video to 5K likes.